Man, I don't know if I'm made out to be a content creator. My camera died. I'm trying to lift. It's 5 in the morning. Big shout out to all the content creators out there. Let's get warmed up. Yep. The cool thing in about the next 12 weeks is you're going to be figuring out this filming thing with me. It's not gonna be cinematic. It's probably gonna be pretty raw. I wanna show people, hey, you don't have to be a professional to start. You just have to start shooting. You have to start filming. You have to get behind the camera. You gotta talk to it. You're gonna have to screw up. You're gonna learn a lot whilst you're on the job, whilst you're shooting. And so if you're thinking about getting behind the camera or starting a vlog, this is your sign. Just start. All right, let's toss 315 on there. So my workout regimen today is the deadlift. For my deadlifts is going to be 3 sets of 5 with 3 reps in reserve. But to be honest with you, I'm probably gonna have 4 or 5 reps in reserve. My lower strength training hasn't been the greatest up until this point, and I don't want the first workout out of the gates just to absolutely tax me. I know I have an easy week of running ahead. I don't want this to keep me sore for 3-4 days. So 315 is a long ways from like a true 2 to 3 reps in reserve. I'd probably be more in the 400s at that point in time on a trap bar. Keep everything nice and tight. Let's go. Yep. Gotta do a little dance afterwards. It's a requirement of being a content creator. Gotta do a little dance after your sets. Makes you feel better too. Increases testosterone by 400%, growth hormone, 500%, dopamine, adrenaline, noradrenaline, prefrontal cortex, all of that shit. Just gets it going. We dance right after the set. Bam, bam, bam. We're gonna stay here at 315 for all 3 sets. 315, 5 reps. And I'm gonna add that to the last one too. Boom, complete, look at that. Bada bing, bada boom, trap bar deadlift is done. Dumbbell Bulgarian split squats is going to be next. My favorite. Am I lazy for saying this? The only thing I hate about deadlifts is taking the dang weight off the bar and putting it back. Maybe I'm lazy for it. Hey, I'll do one of these. Oh, grab 2 at a time. That's the double plate special right there, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a little trick, little fat man trick. Woo! Why'd you look at that? Oh man, still got some tricks. And if it seems like I'm out of breath, it's because I am. 6 to 8 reps on some Bulgarian split squats here. I'm already fairly warmed up, so I don't really need to do a bunch of warm-ups. Probably just gonna do one little set here just to get the muscles activated, and then it'll help me find my weight for my next set. We're gonna start real light, like 30s, nothing crazy. Literally a set of 5. All right, so a big mistake I think people make is once they're in their workouts, they're doing 2 to 3 warm-up sets for every exercise. Some exercises, you definitely need it for your compound list where you're gonna go heavy. My warm-ups are finding my weight. If it's 3 reps, 4 reps, 5 reps, I have such a good indication system in terms of how much weight that I could do for how many reps, because I only need to do the weight a couple times for me to get an understanding of how many reps that I could do it and how that perceived effort of exertion is going to be for my working set. So that was 30 pounds on the Bulgarian split squat. I'm gonna do probably 50 pounds my first set for 8, and then maybe move it to 60 for my second set of 6 to 8, depending on how I'm feeling. All right, so this is the first working set here. Yeah, get nice and set up. Foot placement is everything on these. Nice and deep. 1, 2. Perfect amount of weight. Changing legs. Perfect amount of weight. Staying there for my next set as well. All right, second set, here we go. I gotta move this bar out of the way. Come on now, Josh. I'll show you running around here, boy. All right. Here we go. This is easy. What do we have here? I'm just gonna do 2 sets at 10. I'll do weighted next week, but for the sake of today's workout, 2 sets at 10 on some pull-ups. Nice little stretch on this last one. There we go. I'm on limited time right now, so I'm going to pair my pull-ups with some bicep curls. Got a mic right here, backup mic right here. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. All right, so gonna hit some bicep curls, even though it has nothing to do with ultra running, has everything to do with being an aesthetic daddy. All right, let's go. Look at that. Those biceps. You see those biceps? They can get 100 gills. 100 gills on the beach. 100 gills at the club. Ooh, those biceps can get 100 gills. All right, last set of pull-ups, straight into some curls. Here we go. Then she said, I got lost in your eyes. Last one, nice and easy. Nice hold. Okay, straight into some curls. All right, back in the Elite Trainer app, 50 again. Bulgarians, didn't add this in there. Pull-ups, I'm just gonna put body weight, 10, 10, and 10. Just for today. We'll probably add weight in the future here. 10, dumbbell curls, hammer curls. We did 30 every set for a set of 10. Workout is now completed. All good to go there. So all my training is booked and logged in for my workout, straight into the application. I learned a lot already this training session to be a little bit more efficient with the videoing and the cinematography. Since this is gonna be mostly shot in my garage, I'm going to pair my Sony a7C with the Osmo instead of just relying solely on the Osmo. That way I can get 2 different angles and be a lot more efficient with my training. Now I'm gonna go inside, make a little bit of post-workout, which is going to be 1 scoop of fueled whey with some protein or with some oats and some honey and some fruit. And then a few hours later, I'll have my next meal. So I'll track my meals through the day. I'll show you a little bit of my work day, and that'll essentially be my Monday for the day since this is the only workout that I have going on.